I'll make sure that we're live. This is the last time I will have my iPod on Wi-Fi mode. And we are live! Welcome everyone to TFRL Porsche Supercup rounds 9 and 10 here around Monza at the Autodromo di Monza, one of the world's most famous tracks. And I'm Jameshead14. As you can tell, I'm doing commentating duty again tonight in the absence of Oxide Nova. And joining me in the commentary box is a driver out on track. That's Small Guy 2001. Good evening. He is.
Jesus.
Oh God. That's not a good introduction, I've got to say. Right. Living life on the edge indeed. Doug is first out on track, by the way. 10 minutes of qualifying has started. You've only missed about 2 minutes and 40. Everyone else has just begun their laps. I think we've only got 8 drivers here tonight. Elliot is delayed because of a massive fireworks display that has just finished at 6 o'clock. And there's 30,000 people there and you can't get out, basically. There, and we're missing Durdude has gone. Yeah, Durdude's ill, so he can't rest tonight. We're missing Superhero, who has forgot his game, and we're missing. Who else are we missing? And Warbeast, one of the American drivers, could be joining for the race too. Hopefully, Elliot might get back in time for race 2 as well. That's what I'm praying for. We'll have 10 drivers. Was that a car out on left-hand track there? No, it wasn't. Doug is on his lap though. He did have a 5/10th grid penalty. And he's run wide there again. He is on a lap. I am expecting some of these guys to go around the 157, 158 sort of times in this, because I set a time trial lap of 156 earlier on. So I'm thinking anywhere around there will be good enough for pole position. So Doug is now coming around Parabolica, the final corner here after the famous Autodromo di Monza. Of course, we're not using the historical layout. Doug is about to come across the line, and he's at a 156.3 straight off the bat. A 156.3. American driver SDMR Reds coming across the line now. Small Guy, he's gone second, 2 seconds off the pace. Grand J10 has gone pole. Wow. Jordan has gone pole by 0.3 of a second there. Doug in second. Here is the splits, Doug and Small Guy. Nice luck from you there? Or do you think you can go quicker? Well, see, King Kit just caught on board with KK Dot's end of the lap there, and he's gone 5/10 quicker than Grand J10 with a 155.6. 7-7 now coming across the line. He goes ahead of Trevor, SDMR Reds, and Pablo coming across the line with a 207 flat. And the standings haven't been put up in the Porsche Supercup, but trust me, they are done. I did them earlier on before this race actually started, and I shall give you the standings right now. That is the wrong Google Sheets document I was looking at there. And Gwenda 10's got a 7/10th penalty on his lap, so KK Dot's going quicker, but let's have a one ball with Doug. See how he's looking through the middle sector. Of course, the sector splits are the same as the F1 track, and of course A-League and B-League will be coming around here in what? Ooh, after Christmas? I think they'll be coming around after Christmas. So Doug is now on the run up towards Parabolica. What were you saying, sorry?
It's round 12.
Yeah, round 12 in the championship. I think that is 2 races after the Christmas break, if I recall off the calendar. Doug has gone into the pits. Hair Razor is coming around the final corner now. He's running the number 69, I've just noticed, on his livery. It's probably taken me 9-10 rounds to get used to his car. And it looks like that is a refined Costa livery that they're running today. And Hair Razor goes third. Oh, I said Jordan is right on the pace. KK Dot is going quicker apparently on my screen. Let's have a look. KK Dot now coming across the line. Do you know what? I'm going to put the stream into the Discord chat to make sure we get covered. KK Dot, he lost it out of the final corner there. And he has only gone 4/10 slower than his lap that he set. I'll win Monza as bold prediction from Fidgeting Dragon in the comment section, and I'm going to put in the Discord link now to the wider A-League and B-League chat and to the Porsche Supercup chat as well on Discord. Let me get this done. Let me get us a lot more viewers, because we've only got Fidgeting Dragon tuning in at the minute. It's not ideal, but there we go. Links are now in the Discord chat, and KK Dot is going 4/10 quicker than the first sector, so let's try and ball with him for a lap here. You can see the speedo now appearing on your screens, and he's got a 5/10 penalty running wide there at the first chicane, essentially on the track, the second chicane on the track. Running wide into the gravel does give you a penalty, and that is a stupid place to give you a penalty. KK Dot might take his penalty down the straight though. Now the Porsche running down. You can see his lap times on the right hand side. There are around 2 minutes left in this session. 7 minutes and 55 seconds roughly estimated into this session, and we've got 2 minutes left now. So I will post a message out just after 10 minutes as alluded by saying I think these guys now coming across the line will be on their final laps. Certainly the guys at Parabolica will be on their final laps. There's somebody in the pits, that is small guy, getting a pit stop. You might not get another lap in. You might have to cut the corners, if I've got to be honest. KK Dot now coming across the line. The Spaniard, is he going to go quicker than a 55.6? He does, it's a 54.7. That's a great lap by KK Dot. Championship leader, KK Dot. Let me run through you. Let me run you through the standings. In the meantime, KK Dot is on fire at the minute. 3 out of his last 4 races have ended up in podium finishes, including 2 wins and a dominant weekend last weekend in Mount Panorama. He's on 58 points, leading the championship. Elliot F6, who is not here tonight yet, rest assured I hope he does attend. He's on 51 points. Then there's a bit of a gap to Small Guy, sitting in 3rd place, on 34 points. Doug hot on his heels in 4th, with 33 points. Expree on 30. His game is still not fixed, and I don't think he's getting a new copy anytime soon. I'm obviously commentating, so I'm tied for 6th on 29 points with Hairraiser. Durdude in 8th after that stunning 2nd place in race 2 at Mount Panorama. He's on 16 points. Superhero not attending tonight, he's on 15 in 9th. And 7 rounds off the top 10 on 9. The only other point scorer so far this season is Grandjet 10, and his 3rd place put him up to 8 points for his total. And I've just realised that we are approaching the end of qualifying, so I need to put a message in. Right, you will see this message appearing up on your... That's not how you spell ended. That is great. I will be lenient with you there, small guy. I will let you complete your lap.
No, it's fine. I've already stopped it.
Oh.
If you told me before that, I would have slowed down on the end of Parabolica.
Alright.
I'm also at 50 seconds high below what this takes.
Oh god. Completing their lap. 7-7s just came across from him. Pablo Escobar is going to be the last one to come across the line, and I don't think he's going to be troubling the front runners, but he might go ahead of Trevor potentially here. He is setting a personal best in the middle sector, so let's have a look, see how he takes Parabolica. Slowing up a little bit too much into Parabolica. He's got to take it slow in, fast out. That's exactly what he's done, but this is going to be around a 2 minute, I think, for Pablo. He is going to be closer to Trevor though, the American, and Pablo Escobar does set a 2 minute. Let's have a look at the timing screens actually. A 2 minute 0.7. So KK Dot on pole by nearly 1.5 seconds, quite dominant in the first race. KK Dot first, Grandeur 10 second, Hairraiser 3rd, Doug in 4th, 7-7 5th, Small Guy in 6th. very close between you and 7-7, I may add. 700th separate news, too. Trevor, the American driver, in 7th, SDMR Reds, and Pablo in 8th place. And a little bit of beef going on in the chat, I see.
I don't think he likes...
He cut both chicanes. Yeah, I mean, he tried to get a lap in, but I knew you were immediately thinking, who's coming around the track? Going to 10, going backwards there. Perez is not on the lap. Yeah, everyone else will be coming around for laps. Right, I think we can start the race. Am I right in saying that? Is everyone in position? I think everyone's in position. We have got them fastest first, haven't we? I hope so as well. Right, I think that's enough time. We've had about 3 minutes of a break. And we can... everyone is in... Yeah, everyone's appearing in the same positions, that's good. Right, I'm actually gonna put another message out. Please line up. Like Ballboy doing this. Look at the amount of messages he sends. Race will start as well throughout this grid slot. I hope everyone is there. Pablo's already on, so we just need you and Trevor. And if Trevor doesn't get on his, he will be thingy. Here is you. That's you coming round, flying through there. War Beast might join. Well, I'm sorry, but I've got to go. Oh, can't get Dots left. Oh no. Right, we'll wait for him then. Can't get Dots left. Not quite sure. I'm going to tune into Discord, see what's happened. I'm going to see if he's had a power cut or something.
Start a poll because he's not set that.
We're going to have to set grid order then.
Yes.
If that's the case. Right, I'm going to tune into the Discord group now. What's happened to K&K Doc, guys?
Don't know yet.
Right, he's still in the Discord chat.
So he's not chatting to us.
Right. And we need... Is Trevor on his grid slot as well? Trevor's on his grid slot, that's good. I'm happy to wait for K&K Dot, but just be aware you might have to set the grid positions.
I'm on the session.
Lost connection. Restart your application and then close down your application and restart it. Ah, there he is. He's joined back. Right, I think what K&K Dot can do then, we might have to manually set the grid positions. But I know it's literally everyone's in the grid slot, so it's quite easy. It's just K&K Dot's up missing off the front.
Should I write it down?
I can remember them. It's fine.
It's K&K. Oh, okay.
Yeah, K&K Grand J 10, second.
Right, raise it. You need to pop out, go into race settings and switch it to set by host.
Hang on, actually, K&K Dot, go through the first sector and see if it counts him in first. It might, just to try it though. Just try that and then we'll manually set the start. It's not ideal, but I mean it's a workaround.
Yeah.
Cause see, it's counting. The thing is, it's counting his fastest lap time, so it should be fine.
It will show as fastest lap time. It shows fastest lap time.
Oh, 7.2 second penalty there for K&K Dot. Fantastic. Right, here he goes. First sector is there. Still showing an 8th. Right, we're going to have to manually set it then.
to set by host.
Yes.
Cross
Change it to set by host and then...
and click their position. You can choose their position.
Hellraiser will be getting used to this because it is his first time hosting a lobby for us, of course.
Yeah. Right. You go across to the names. So you have to leave that bit, go across to the names.
Hang on, I'll try and get a Google.
Click
Okay.
on the name, and it'll give you a chance to choose a grid order, the position on the grid.
Oh.
You sure?
Top, go back into the track selection. The settings,
Go on, member
top
list.
left, click up there, see if there's a selection up there.
It's member list.
Is it member list by any chance?
It's member list.
Edit. Oh, set grid order. There you go.
Right, have you got it?
Right, that's it. Dot.
KNK dot
Okay, dot.
Grand J10.
2, Razor 3, Doug 4,
Yeah. Then 77.
7.
Small guy.
There's all smallest
Small guy 6.
James.
Small guy 6. Then it's Trevor and Pablo.
Just a minute. It's still showing as me in first. Why is it doing that?
You're an 8th on mine.
Standing start at STM if you can hear me.
Right, this is strange.
Right, talk. What position are you in?
4.
4. Grand J10.
Grand J10 is in 2.
Right, KK got Grand J10. Air Razor got
7-7.
Yep.
No, 7-7 in 4th.
77's 5th.
7-7.
I'm
Okay,
fifth,
so-
yeah. So,
Just listen to James.
Yep. 77 5th. He's in the wrong grid. He's in the wrong grid spot. That's why. Small guy is 6th.
Yeah.
Then it's SDM Reds, and then Pablo.
Right, okay. Cool.
Alright, are we there?
Cool.
Alright, this might reset us then. I'm not sure.
Just hit race start.
Make sure you hit restart. If everything goes crap up, we'll restart.
Right, I'm going to hit race start.
alright.
Let's pray this works. Right, I'm gonna go off Discord. Good luck, guys.
Alright.
Right, and that was the guys on Discord. Let's see if we got the correct grid order. I hope we have.
If it's backwards, then oops.
If it's backwards, then we know we've gone wrong. That looks correct to me, though, I think. KNK Dog, Grand J10, Hair Racer Doug, 7-7 Small Guy. Perfect. We can go for the first race here in Porsche Supercup. 20 minutes round the famous Autodromo di Monza. No light sequence, of course. We're just going to have to go on instinct for the start. Although these guys will have a start sequence on their cameras. Everything is fine. We are about to get going here. Porsche Supercup light sequences on the one red light, and now off we go. And KNK Dog gets a very electric start from the start of the grid, and Grand J10's right on the back of him. Hair Razor, Small Guy already up to 5th. 7-7 was the one that really lost out that start. Going into turn 1 now, the first chicane. Awaits him. Grand J10 out breaking himself down the inside. He's made the corner though. Can he get the lead of the race? He can. Grand J10 up to the lead of the race. KNK Dot 2nd. Hair Razor 3rd in a side-by-side battle with Doug, Small Guy, and SDM Reds in the background. So let's ride on board with this. Oh, what was that?
I did not realise he was there. Oh, never mind.
Oh, and Aslan's joined. Aslan's joined very late on. If you can send a message to Aslan saying the first race has literally just started, tell him to wait 20 minutes and then he'll be back in for the second race. But
I didn't know
Yeah, SDM Red has got 6/10 there. 6/10 penalty. He's
Yeah.
just served it there.
I don't know where it came from though, because when I looked behind me going to where the
Ooh.
came, it's the
Grandeur-
ones you see.
Yeah, Grandeur 10 made a mistake there. Grandeur 10 has lost the lead of the race. Kenke Dot now back in front, going for a third win in the row. Grandeur 10 right on the back. His third place finish, of course, in Mount Panorama will set him up well. Doug and Jerez are changing positions, the two Costa cars in the background. Grandeur 10 looking around the outside of Ascari. If we can get a better camera angle here. He's off in the gravel and he's going for a spin here. He's off in the gravel again on the left-hand side of the track. Everyone be careful going through there. He's safely rejoined. And that might be a bit of lag on his end. That doesn't look uncanny. Smoker now goes past him. And you've got a 6/10 penalty.
Yeah, that was a close one for Pablo.
Yeah, Kenke Dot leads the way below by 7/10 of a second. The Spaniard leads at the end of lap 1 here on this 20-minute endurance race. Kenke Dot leads from Doug, Jereza, SDM Reds having a very nice race, first race in the Porsche Supercup here. 7/7 small guy, Grandjet 10 and Pablo, and Aslam has just left the room. Didn't realise that the first race was starting a little bit late, but if he can join back for the second race, I'll be very happy to accommodate him in. And Kenke Dot now leading by a second. Gap just extending a bit. Gaps are beginning to just pull out a little bit. Doug now pulling away from Jereza. Jereza is just about in the slipstream. Slipstream strength is on real, of course, not on weak, as I said last week. Quite literally in weak. Doug making a mistake possibly into the second corner there. Not too bad. Everyone looking quite clean. Apart from that contact with the American and small guy. And everyone is going nice and well so far. And Kenke Dot still leads. So Porsche second Mesmo. Kenke Dot now 1.2 seconds clear of Doug, who just begins to reel him in down the straight. It is advantage for the cars behind, of course, because they are running in the slipstream strength. Not sure if anybody could be looking for an overtake. Not really. Nobody looking for an overtake into Ascari. Kenke Dot leads out of Ascari. So we put the end of lap 2 here. Kenke Dot leads. Doug in second, Jerez is third, SDM Reds in fourth. 7/7 small guy now catching up to 7/7, who I think might have made a mistake actually. And he really has made a mistake, because he's got a 9/10 penalty. And small guy in Grandeur 10 now right on the back, and that is very cheeky from the German. 7/7 serving his penalty right in front of small guy in Grandeur 10. It's a good job Ghostin was on there. Although there would have been a bit of contact. Grandeur 10 running wide of Parabolica, that might be a little bit of a penalty for him. It's right on the back now, a small guy. And let's have a look, see how they're going. Kenke Dot set a 1:55.4, matching his lap time that he set last time out. SDM Reds has made a mistake of Parabolica, and he's got less than a 10th penalty to serve. And he goes into turn 1, and he's not even making turn 1. And he's reset to track. Let's hope he doesn't get in the way of these guys. It looks like, oh, and he gets a 3.5 second penalty for that. That is ridiculous. Saves his penalty. He gets on with the race. Oh, and where have you gone? For those of you not aware, small guy has spun. What happened there? Are you here? No? You what? Close your blinds. And Kenke Dot's got a 3/10 penalty out front, so clearly, and he serves it going into Ascari. Very nice use of the track here by Kenke Dot. Fireworks now begin to go off in the background on my end. Pablo now running in 7th, so he's definitely going to be picking up his first points of the season so far. His highest place finish, I think, was 9th, 4 or 5 rounds ago. Doug has picked up the penalty in the background there. But the top 3 now separated by 2.5 seconds. I really doubt that it's going to be close as this from the end of this race. Kenke Dot is beginning to pull away down the straight. Doug now running the slipstream. He sets the fastest lap of the race as well with a 1:55.2. Be much appreciated if we can get a better viewing figure for tonight. I know AOR's going on, but come on. 2 viewers, not great. Doug, going into turn 1 and 2. Just messing up on exit of the corner there, just losing, he had it down to 9.5 tenths there, he's just lost 2 tenths of a second. Hairraiser made, I think, a worse mistake, he's 1.5 seconds now off. Grandeur 10's running 4th, everyone else quite spread out at the minute. Small guy going into turn 1 there. Nice corner, doesn't want to get caught in the gravel, nice. KK Dot, I think that was a personal best first sector from him there. From the Spaniard, looking for his 3rd win in a row. And to extend this championship lead with Elliott. With Elliott having his absence. Grandeur 10 has spun, has he? Grandeur 10 has spun, he's just dropped down to 5th. I think he might have got caught in the gravel, and he's now got SDM Reds right on the back of him, so we have got a little bit of a battle now. The Winnie the Pooh car, SDM Reds, so I'm gonna think, oh no, it's a Haribo car, not a Winnie the Pooh car. Oh, they all look the same these days, the characters. He's yellow and red, same as the bloody Winnie the Pooh. God. Anyways, Haribo's on the front, so I know it's now a Haribo car. But anyways, Grandeur 10 serves his penalty ahead of SDM Reds, just holding them up a little bit there. Both nearly cutting the scoring. I will. Grandeur 10 right on the back of SDM Reds. And SDM Reds has got a penalty again. Grandeur 10 did get a penalty for cutting the scoring. It's a more severe penalty than his American compadre. And SDM Reds serves it down the straight. I think Grandeur 10 realised that, serving it a little bit into that corner. And 7-7, there is a battle for 4th going on. So this is 7-7 Grandeur 10 and SDM Reds now battling for 4th essentially on track. This is for 5 points in the championship. Might not seem like much, but there's a very close battling going on. And look at the American now closing up. SDM Reds could go for moving to turn 1. Grandeur 10 is going to break himself here. He's got to get a car stopped. Oh no, he hasn't. And he's had to cut the corner, and he's gone over the sleeping policeman. It's reset him to the track. And Grandeur 10 now gets a 4-second penalty, 4.3, 4.4 second penalty. Now the Americans right on the back of 7-7. SDM Reds looking to try and reclaim some of the positions that he lost after a mistake early on in the race, and he's trying to go around the outside of 7-7. To be very bold and very brave if he can do this. He'll have the inside line going into the corner. 7-7 just shuts the door on him. And it's clean racing between both of them. Grandeur 10 picking up another 5-10th penalty in the background. Small guy now beginning to close in on Pablo in the background as well. SDM Reds just clipping the inside of the curb then. Grandeur 10 running wide at the first Lesbo. Very interesting race developing. Let's see how the leaders are getting on. 1.5 seconds K&K Dot leads the Spaniard. And we should get 10 laps out of this. According to my calculations, we should get at least 9, maybe 10 laps out of this race, similar to what we saw in Mount Panorama. And SDM Reds goes in the gravel. Very, very costly mistake there for SDM Reds. And there goes Grandeur 10 up his inside. 6-10 penalty, should serve that immediately. And Small Guy has completed a move on Pablo. Did Pablo run in the gravel or anything? Because
inside.
Oh, did he hit one of the curbs on the inside?
First Lesbo, yeah.
First Lesbo.
Too much.
Ah, so he's hit the wall and it's flung him out then. Right. But he's still 30... Being Pablo though, he's still 30 seconds off the pace. Which at this stage of the race is quite rare. KK Dot's just made a mistake in the lead of the race. Doug running wide as well. So this turn 1 and turn 2 complex is catching drivers out, and KK Dot is now losing his lead here. As now begins to come down, it's now under a second, and KK Dot has now got a little bit of a fight on his hands because the Brit, Doug, made a less mistake than KK Dot. Oh, and he cuts the corner. That was a blatant corner cut there by Doug. Trying to catch up. Yep, 9-10th penalty. Serves you right for corner cutting that. Hairraiser on the back. 7-7 in 4th. Grandeur 10 is in 5th as after SDM Reds' penalty. And Small Guy sets the best first sector there out of anyone. And Pablo now running around in 9th place, and that gap is closing down again. Doug has got a 7-10th penalty, of course, but he is closing in on K&K Dot, championship leader against potential title contender Doug nearly using up his full width of his penalty there. Perez are losing time in behind. He might might have made a little bit of a mistake, as I had a little bit of a coughing episode there. SM Red's just using up his penalty, but now we have a battle for the lead. KK Dot and Doug, the Adidas car against the Costa car. Two of the biggest brands in the world coming face to face here in TFRL Porsche Supercup, and KK Dot leading the way. Needs his running trainers on if he wants to try and win this. Doug right on the back of him, going on to lap 7 out of a potential 10 lap race, 20 minutes endurance race of course, if you have just joined us. Doug trying to look for a move on KK Dot into turn 1 and turn 2. This is the trickiest corner tonight. KK Dot again just getting caught in the gravel a little bit. Doug just taking it nice and easily out the corner, and still 7/10 separating them, the gap just increasing slightly. As now KK Dot, Doug utilising that deeper line through there. Gotta say, it does save him time through there. It saves millimetres of time, but it does save time through there. KK Dot and Doug. Doug, I think, has just made a mistake in the background. He has. 1.1 seconds that was at. It's now down to a second. And Doug, right on the back, Hair Razor, 7-7. Grand J10, SDM Reds. Small guy still running around in 7th, and Pablo in 8th, beginning to lose time compared to the guys ahead of him. But he is on for his first points of the season, and that's all that matters for him. And he has gone past halfway distance as well. KK Dot not concentrating, just running into the grass a little bit there. Very rare, but he is going quicker. KK Dot is up in the middle sector by 0.4 of a second, so this could be a 1:54.8, maybe a 54.7 if he's lucky. Very nice line through a scoring now, begins to extend that gap further. 1.4, nearly 1.5 seconds now separating the top two. Perez are now dropping off this battle. By every single corner he goes through, he's dropping off. As KK Dot now ups the tempo and puts it to Doug. Doug will try and catch though down the straight within the slipstream. Don't think he can quite manage it down here. But KK Dot now sets the fastest lap of the race at 1:54.6. What a lap! That's quicker than his qualifying lap. And that is without slipstream. Just sink that in. That is just without slipstream. That is purely KK Dot running around in first place and getting caught in the gravel a little bit. Doug making a worse error in behind, and now that gap is extended to 2 seconds. And now